All right, we're starting. All right. Okay, there's a pictures. All right, welcome to Soul of the Market. We are now live in London. Basically, we are now live on 7 continents across the globe. We are now live on all platforms. We are now live on iPhone, iPad, smartphone, smart TV, Chromecast, Kindle, anywhere. We are now live, Soul of the Market, for the Sunday planning session. All right. So it's actually 4 p.m. in the afternoon right here in London, and I'm drinking beer. Sorry. So I'll be going bilingual. No, I think I'm going all English. So for our Tagalog speaking viewers, my apologies. I think I'm going to go all English right now. We are already having viewers from the London Stock Exchange. Maybe. Okay. Currently, I'm in Blue Dog. Blue Dog is a pub. Actually, it's more like a coffee shop, but it's a pub where you can drink beer. and then there's a study area. Right now I'm in a study area. Study area is where you can plug your laptop, you can plug the power. I'm not using their Wi-Fi. I'm using my three mobile 4G unlimited. So I still have 1 week to go here in London, and I'm maximizing my 30-day unlimited 3G, unlimited LTE connection. All right. So before we start, this is Brewdog's menu. All right. You got guest barrels, you got brew barrels, you got the pint. Uh, Unfortunately, my preference was not available right now, so I opted for a 5 a.m. Old Saint. They call it 5 a.m. Old Saint. I tasted it; it's a little bit bitter, and it's just a 5% kick into it. All in all, it's really good. All right, so we're starting now. Good afternoon, gentlemen. So this is how you promote Philippines to the Londoners. All right, that we are also a beer drinker. K is for keg. All right. Uh, this is not a container. This is not a container, but a beery time capsule. So you put in the beer, the keg, to preserve the flavor. To preserve the flavor. That's how you do it. All right. So I'm wearing my shades because I'm sitting right in an area where the sun is shining. Because the weather right now is about, I think the weather is just 20 degrees. The weather is 20 degrees Celsius right now, so it's nice. So it's a nice weather to just wear plain clothes, and it's a Sunday afternoon anyway. So I hope my audio is okay. Okay, so for those who are lagging, uh, ditch your ISP because right now we have 200 Mbps unlimited connection right here in London. So if you're lagging, the problem right now is in your internet connection. So ditch the swag trading system. So yesterday we had a swag trading system, swag trading system overview right at Paternoster Square where London Stock Exchange is located. So yesterday meron tayong London edition. We have a London edition of the swag trading system. Okay. So today is the planning session. So the planning session will cover what are the crossovers, what stocks is about to cross, and what stocks is about to what you're about to sell. So that's the planning session. And this time I'm going to prepare some notes because later on, I'm gonna write my cheat sheet for the next week. So I can start my screen now. Let me share my screen right now. Later on. Give me a few seconds. And let me invite a few more people in our live stream. The members from chupitero.com, the members from the Hurt Locker. Uh, Let me call out some few invites first, so that they will not miss our. This is my last weekend in London. This is our last live uh, session in London. Then next week we're about to resume our schedule back in Manila. Uh, we're now live in London. Blue Dog. Let me do some invites as well from for the Tirador. We are now starting. We're now starting. All right, and then let's call in some more people before we start. So that our Sunday with 200 Mbps unlimited connection can be optimized and share our blessings. Okay, okay. Delete replies. So let's get started. All right. All right. I will launch the chart next this time for our local market. So local market for our elementary students. We will going to use our local market. So I hope you can hear me well. So for those of you who are using chart Nexus, I'm going to walk you through how to set your indicators. All right, if you want to use the swag trading system, you have to set your following indicators. The moving average, right here, edit, set the period to 20 days, and then make sure your MA line is using the color setting is blue, so that's okay. And then set your moving average to edit, the moving average to This is your EMA 13. Set it to period 13. Exponential is checked. MA line color is red. Alright, so you can have your own setting on the chart Nexus using these following settings. So that's how you do it in chart Nexus. Then close this. Apply if you haven't set it yet. Next is the parabolic SAR, make sure it's thick. And then the money flow index, make sure it's thick. What else? The volume should also be thick. Then that's all. You're all set. Alright. So once you're all set, we can start our planning sessions. So let me clear my charts. And then make sure you have your pen and paper. Okay. So let's go to our top volumes. FNI. FNI, does it look like a swag? It does with an unusual volume. Right, so FNI is not something that you're going to pay attention to right now because money flow index is what? 80% above oversold. I'm offline. Uh, should be okay. Let me check my battery. 69. That should be fine. All right, so FNI, not worth paying attention to, okay, because the pattern is not our favorite pattern. Manila MA also, MPI. So that's how quickly you can decide using the swag trading system. You don't need to look at the chart for many hours. You only have to look at it for a few seconds. That's that's how awesome the swag trading system online. Okay, if the screen is not clear, set it to 420p. I think if I keep on drinking this beer, I'll develop. Soon I'll be speaking British accent. Oh, or not. Mega World, forget it. Oriental Petroleum, forget it. All right. So how's the streaming right now? ATN Holdings. We'll keep a note of that because ATN Holdings is right currently is SMA 20, EMA 13. Today is May 29, 29th of May. So planning sessions. We'll have ATN, UPN, forget about it. Now, no. As you can see, this is not a swag buy signal. This is EMA 13 over SMA 20, right? Like when I said a while ago at Traders Apprentice Pilipinas, the forum, I said sell because that's what the swag trading signal is telling, right? When the good news when that good news came out, it's a sell signal. Okay? So it's not worth taking a note on now, right now. So if you bought now at the 3.6, 3.8 levels, well, sorry to say, you have to pray for the 4 or something. Right now, that's all you can do for now. Pray. Because the buy season should be between May 6 and May 23. Money flow index, look at the money flow index. The fund is going out. The fund is going out. There are people who are what? Selling. Zeus. Forget about Zeus. If you're Ali, if you were not able to sell or you were not able to buy before Doom just crossed again, 426, right? SMA 20 over EMA 13. So let's take a note. But Bloom is it's not my favorite right now. Set to 480p. Okay, set to 480p. Your set your stream, set your quality right here. I'm showing you right now. Set to 480p so that your video quality is clear. All right. So let's go back to our chart. Bloomberry, I'm just taking note. I'm not recommending a buy. Okay. Key, forget about it. FGen, forget about it. VLL, forget about it. That's how fast we decide. JGS, forget about it. ACR, forget about it. No amount of story can beat swag. Believe me, no amount of story can beat swag. Stories don't make you money. Thank you for Brewdog for offering me this 5 a.m. Saint. They call it 5 a.m. Saint. Why? Because by 5 a.m. you could be telling the truth. But right now, it's only 4:10 p.m. SM Prime Holding, forget it. Phil Invest, forget it. PXP, forget it. Unless you are a day trader, you're an intraday trader, and you're after commissions, then by all means, get your mind confused. Abra, definitely forget it. Okay? BHI, SMA 20 over Okay, the reason I'm wearing my shades because it's still bright outside and it will continue on until 9 p.m. Aggie, congratulations to those who were able to pick it up before 25th of May. Okay, but now forget it. IS, let's take a note. SMA 20 over EMA 30 for IS. Okay, coolness. So where are we right now? IS, let's close it up. Nickel Asia, take a note. SMA 20 over EMA 30. Money flow index is going towards 20% oversold. But I think the trend is about to reverse. But I'm taking a note of Nickel Asia. So we're now live from London, Philippines, being promoted from London through Soul of the Market planning session, Brewdog. PP, forget about it. Pacifica, SMA 20, MA 30, PA. Just taking notes. I'm not writing a recommendation. Just taking notes on the watch list for the swag. So we can come up with our swag cheat sheet later on. Live, live, uh, forget about it. Just a few seconds of looking at it. Just 1 second of looking at it. Not worth an attention. Alright. Altera. Alt. Okay. SMA 20 over EMA 13. This is the time we're going to watch it. This is the only time it's worth watching. So for that, I'm using a red ink so that I can remember. Now looking at after looking at the after looking at the top movers based on volume, let's look at the top losers. All right. Why? Because the losers of today are the gainers of tomorrow, or in English terms, in this in this uh, in this location, in this locale, the fallers of today are the risers of tomorrow. Masarap uminom Sunday and then holiday tomorrow. So we already looked at G. Win, no, forget about it. SFIP, no. Manila Mining, no. FPI, definitely not. APX, no. BSC, SMA 20 over MA 13. Just look at it right now. Money flow index is going in, coming in. The fund is coming in because we have the money flow index pointing upward towards 80% overbought. Meralco, Mer, look at that. That is my favorite pattern for swag. No doubt that Meralco right now at 300. How much did it close? 301. Let's wait for below 300 and then that is the time to buy. AGF, forget about it. Unless you want to play, you want to gamble, go on. TXT, forget about it. TA, forget about it. PHA, 20, SMA 20 over MA 13, PHA, swag. Put it on our watch list, but I'm not recommending it, just putting it in the watch list. LC, forget about it. SMC, forget about it. This is how quick we do planning. ICT, SMA 20 over MA 13. Let's take a note. IMP, SMA 20 over EMA 13. Let's take another note. But I'm not promising you that it's going to bounce back anytime. The reason I'm only taking a note for IMP is because SMA 20 or EMA 13. I will not going to argue with that. Forget about it. And already so 18 is already on our list. Okay? Malakas to, ah. So it says here, craft beer for the people. Anyway, so that's it. We have our cheat sheet already. Unless you still want to look at the top gainers, we can look at the top gainers. This is the last list we're going to review. So let me clear my charts. So TKC, we already saw that a while ago. OPM, forget about it. South China or SOC, forget about it. CPM, forget about it. Abacus, forget about it. NBC, Manila Broadcasting, there's none. Okay, so if you're using swag trading system on an intraday, you gotta have a real time fast internet connection. Wow, the sun is beautiful. Tel, Tel is about to cross. Do you want to buy? I think you can still buy Tel. But let me put that in the list. FGen, Alco. So if you're following me, if you're writing down what I'm writing down, you can come up with your own watch list. You can come up with your own uh, stocks to watch, and then you can are trending, and then those who are moving. LI, LI SMA 20 over MA 13, but parabolic stars about to reverse. So let's list down LI. IPO, up to you. I'm just gonna put it here on my list because I'm not going to argue with the swag trading system. MG, MG, as you can see right now, SMA 20 over EMA 13. Uh, Money flow index, fund is moving in gradually towards 80% overbought. But then again, it's up to you if you want to look further into MG. For me, I'm just going to visit down. Nickel Asia, 7. 7, forget about it. IRC, SMA 20 over EMA 13. Put it on your list because I think I recon. Fund is moving in 20% above oversold. Healing prophecy. SMA 20 over EMA 13. 20% above 20% oversold. The volume isn't that much, okay? But the parabolic SAR looks like it's about to reverse. Besides, agriculture is the next global mega trend. So I'm writing down Annie. Glow. Glow. SMA 20 over EMA 13. So no doubt about it. Nothing to argue when I look at the SWAG trading system, the SMA 20 over EMA 13. I'm just going to write it down and put it in my watch list. ATI, same thing, SMA 20 over EMA 13. Okay. Fund is moving in, as you can see in our money flow index. Sorry about Ion. Ion is not in the radar. So I cannot talk about Ion right now. But if you see something on Ion, let me know. Let me know what's your story on Ion. What's your analysis on Ion? This is why we have our planning session, so that you can also uh, do your own analysis on what stock you want to know. Okay, or if it's just something that you are you're stuck. STUCK. And I cannot really help you. What we're doing right now is a thoroughbred SWAG planning session. S, nickel, NIKL, PA, ALT, ALT, we have PSC, we have Meralco, we have PHA, we have ICT, we have IMP, MWC, MBC, not MVC, not Mabuhay. This is Manila Broadcasting Corporation. TEL, PLDT. ALCO, LI, IPO, MG, IRC, ANI, GLOW, and ATI. So that's what we have for the next week. So it's up to you which one of these stocks do you want to play. Alright, so this is our SWAG planning session live in London. How the Philippines are promoted in London this way. But unfortunately, I don't have the fan sign because I don't have a board and I don't have my markers. Okay, so let me just stop my screen share. And let me enlarge my screen. And let me just keep on talking because I think 5 a.m. 66. I'm watching my battery because I'm not using the pub's Wi-Fi right now. I'm using my own 3G. I'm using my own LTE connection from 3 Mobile UK. Alright. Alright. So what else do we have? Nothing. We already have our stock picks for. Basically, we have the stock picks for next week based on the swag trading system. So it's up to you. Which one do you want to play with? And then what else? No fan sign, but I think I'm just going to mention each and every one from the chat list. So hi to Kamote di Bobo. I think this is Marco Antonio. Hi to Miss Sandra Yu in the Philippines. Hi to Taskuji Aire. That's Boss Boots Moiko. Hi to Philip Naldoza. Hi to Miss Jen Osorio. And hi to Mr. Pipe 0911. Hi to Mr. Jerome Teluz. Haji Hidlao. Ryan Hernandez. Who else? Who else I missed to greet? Who else I forgot to greet? This is a very loud and clear transmission from London. So, so it's a shame if you only have, if other people missed it. Imagine a 4G connection, 4G streaming without a hitch. I don't think we're going to have a Sunday planning session because I'll be landing at 4:30 p.m. Manila time next Sunday. I'm going to have a Wednesday our midweek market review still live in London. Friday we're not going to have our uh, weekender market review because I'm already packing up. I'm already packing up my things and the pasalubongs, etc., etc. Okay. I wish I don't have excess baggage. Who else? Miss Carla Canlapan. Hi, this is Soul of the Market live from London. Okay, and we're only here 4:30 and I'm still in my first print actually. Looks like I'm going to order another one while my battery for my Wi-Fi lasts. All right, so thank you for watching Soul of the Market planning Sunday planning sessions live in London. See you on Wednesday. I am now ending my transmission.